We're back live at the Grinder Switch Center. By the way, we're at 405 West Public Square in downtown Centerville. We'll do the show here live each week and broadcast it on Kicks 96 FM. Also stream it live on the website, grinderswitchhour.com. Love to hear from you if you're out there listening. Now back, Miss Donna Bradley.
Thank you, Mickey. Before I get our next speaker, I just wanted to give you a little statistics on 4-H public speaking in Hickman County. Right now, we have approximately 1,000 4-Hers, and out of those enrolled in 4-H, about 700 do speeches.
Wow.
So I work hand in hand with the teachers. I go in and do an introduction and talk about how to write and prepare a speech. The teachers put it in as a grade, and then I go back and listen to them and select them. Then we have a counting contest. So
Cool.
What you're hearing today are our counting winners, minus a couple of them. One, our 5th grader, Ashley Shelton, is playing basketball, and Sarah Beth Calicott, she just wasn't quite ready for this, she said. So maybe next year, but we actually had 5 county winners that went on to the Southeast. So next we have Lake Bates. Lake was up here last year doing his speech, and he gets sort of comical. You're going to like this
Well,
one.
he actually came in once and done the chamber announcements for us, too.
Right,
so.
he does that. Well, this one you're going to get a good laugh, so everybody get all water, food, anything out of your mouth so you can laugh big, because he's going to talk about our Hickman County Fair and
okay.
what happened this year. So Lake Bates, our 7th grade winner.
Come on, come all to the 2016 Hickman County Fair. Step right up, folks, to hear a story how a Hickman County 4-H'er like myself can lend a helping hand in making a small town fair become a big success. I will take you on a daily journey to Grinder Switch, Tennessee, home of this year's Hickman County Fair. You will be given a glimpse of the many activities I was involved in from start to finish. From fair rides to the 4-H chicken show to carnival games to fair entries, and a little bit of work and a whole lot of fun was had by all. On Tuesday before the fair, I was invited to be on Kicks 96, The Sheila Show, to promote the fair. Miss Donna Bradley, my 4-H agent, interviewed John Anderson, Gentry Gossett, and myself about the upcoming fair activities. She asked me what my favorite ride would be at the fair. I eagerly replied with a challenge to Mr. Troy Duggar to ride the Fireball with me. Mr. Duggar is our UT Extension agent in the county, and for those of you who don't know what the Fireball is, it's a ride that takes you 360 degrees and back in seconds. Within just seconds of the challenge, Mr. Duggar was calling my phone saying a big fat no to riding the Fireball with me. He had been cleaning up at the livestock barn and heard the challenge come over the radio. On Wednesday before the fair, a local farmer delivered 2 baby pigs to the fairgrounds. These 2 pigs made their temporary home in the livestock barn so visitors could come see and pet them. Also, the same night, I helped in the exhibit hall. It was a busy place as folks brought exhibits to set up in the fair. Later that afternoon, 15 plus 4-H'ers brought exhibits to set up in the livestock barn. Before leaving that night, I watched the carnival crew begin to assemble the Fireball. I just knew Mr. Duggar would change his mind about this challenge. Thursday, August 11th was the first night of the fair. The livestock barn was very crowded with fairgoers as folks came and went to the fair. Kylie Jenkins, Sarah Beth Calicott, and I helped with the Century Farm reception. On Saturday morning, I got up early and helped set up tables and pins for the 4-H chicken show. I helped pass out awards for the chicken show too. Also helped the Hickman County Farmers Co-op folks pick up straw bales from the Friday night lawnmower races. As the morning went on, several 4-H'ers began bringing animals to set up in the livestock barn. Finally, I helped Miss Bradley take up money at the gate. In conclusion, as the Hickman County Fair was coming to an end, Mr. Duggar was nowhere to be found. I realized my Fireball challenge had failed. My thoughts were that I would challenge Mr. Duggar to a more conservative ride next year, such as the Fun House or the Merry-Go-Round.
Well, I think we've got a fair board meeting coming up soon, so hopefully we'll have those dates, and Lake will be a big part of that. He placed 3rd in our southeast area out of 8 counties, and then you multiply that by all 7th graders, that's a large number there. So I have something for him today. He was our junior high outstanding 4-H'er last year, and so I have his sign to put someplace. So congratulations, Joe. He's our comic relief, and